Hi, welcome to Wisecat. Okay, so you might have noticed tonight that there have been 3 other videos as well, all about backing up. And this video is going to be about the reason why those backup videos, I felt that I really need to get them out fast. Because it all started the other night when I got this message on my YouTube channel, and my heart sank because I had a bad feeling that I know what this is about, and I was really hoping that it isn't. And I'm not sure if the fellow had a backup, but I hope so, because there's not really much I think that can be done if he doesn't, except he has to wait until Moodle 4.1 is released before he has a fully functional thing. I mean, you can back up the courses individually and take them out and move them to a newly made Moodle, but that's a lot of work. Anyway, hence I put out a whole bunch of videos on taking backups. They're not very good quality. Apologies for that, but they were done in quite a rush. So trying to get all the information out as possible. Anyway, let's have a look at what I think happened. I'm going to actually deliberately do it to my Moodle and basically break up the Moodle, and should explain why backups are really necessary. So, in here I am. I have this cd space dot. So if I have my SQL backup right there. That's the Postgres version, which is the version that this site is currently running. If I come in here, you can see Happy Kitty is indeed a Happy Kitty. There is nothing broken in there right now. Wait for it, because there's about to be a whole lot broken in here. Okay, so what am I going to break though? The thing is, when it comes to upgrading Moodles, they're using Git in particular. One of the things that is a little bit dangerous is that you should never upgrade your Moodle to master. And there's an important read for it. So if we go into our www folder here and we go git branch -a, which will list all the branches possible, you can see at the top here we've got 311 stable here, and we've got this master branch. Now the master branch is the working branch. That's the one that all the devs put their commits into. That's what that right now is. That is Moodle 4.1, the development version. Now I actually made a little bit of a meme about this, but one of the things, there's an old saying, what goes up must come down. Well, not when it comes to Moodle. You see, once you've upgraded up, well, one does not simply downgrade Moodle. Once you've upgraded your Moodle database to 4.1, if you don't have a backup, you cannot bring it back down again. I mean, I guess theoretically you could, but oh my goodness, I can't imagine where to start with that. So hence, I'm sort of in panic mode saying, geez, everybody, you need to have backups, guys. You need to have backups. Don't try upgrading without a backup. Hence, definitely please. I really feel bad that this might be too little too late for some people out there. But yeah, you cannot downgrade Moodle. So make sure you have a backup so that if you need to go back, you can. That's why you need the backups there. So anyway, we want to upgrade to a stable release for our production Moodle site. We don't want to upgrade to the development release unless we're going to be developing, or you might have noticed that I had a Moodle 4.1 ahead of the release. Well, the way I got that 4.1 was I checked out on master. And so I used the master, which had the latest code that and gradually all the bug fixes and everything was coming in. But that was because I was, curious and wanting to have a look. I never put students in there. So you want to keep to the stable branches if you're going to be using Moodle with students. So what we do want to do there is we want to actually check out the branch table. So what we will need to do is track it, and this turns it into like master is tracked, Moodle 3.11 stable is tracked, and it's green, which means that that's the branch that we're currently on. We've checked out the green one. So if I do git branch 400 stable, that puts it in there as an option. So the white ones are the options here. And so now I can switch to 400 stable. If you're gitifying your Moodle and you forget to do that command, git check out Moodle 400 stable, if you forget to do this command, you're likely to, well, if you start on Moodle 3.11 stable and you've already got it running git, then no problem really, because you just won't upgrade anything. It's the same as if you just checked out 3.11 stable. 11 stable. Right? And if I go back here, nothing changed, right? No upgrade, no upgrade starting, no notifications page. But if I go to Moodle 400 stable, and now if I go here, it will, even if I just go to the dashboard or something, it will redirect me to upgrading Moodle database from 3.11 to 4.0.1. And this is the point of no return. Now, this is where Rubber Ducky's wingtip of the day comes in, but pay attention to what your server is telling you. Listen to your server, because your server is literally telling you the truth here when it says, once you do this, you cannot go back again, right? The process can take a long time, and you can't go back on this. I usually do this through the command line using upgrade.php in admin CLI upgrade PHP, because it can take a long time and it can time out. But once you go forward, you can't go back. One does not simply downgrade Moodle after an upgrade. So once I click this button, that's it. That is the end of my going back. And so continue, and sure, let's continue. Let's do it. Let's go up to XML RPC. It's enabled. Okay. It's not really a problem. Some things are not problems. That one is not a problem. XML RPC is just a PHP module for networking. So, okay, and I'm not sure how long this is gonna take. Come on. By the way, you are getting to see what it looks like to upgrade to Moodle 4.0. If you use the non-command line version. Hey, and it seems to have gone fairly smoothly. Isn't that grand? Okay, it's logged me out, but yeah, this is the new 4.0 beautiful looking thing. Get all these, okay, why not? Let's have a look. Course default settings, number of participants per page. Ooh, yeah. Timed assignments, enable timed assignment. That's, okay. So that is actually something that is disabled by default. Okay, so this must be, I guess, a little experimental still, maybe. Recordings, lots of big blue button settings. Wait for moderator. Okay, lots of big blue button settings. Lots and lots and lots of big blue button settings. Okay. Yep. Great. Okay, let's just save defaults. Support email is required, so I'm going to put in my email there. Okay. So that's a required setting. Yeah. So XML RPC Web Service Protocol, I could probably disable that and get rid of PHP XML RPC. But anyway, that is actually upgraded. This is now running Moodle 4.0. If I go to the notifications, there we are, 4.0.1. Released today, actually. So, there we go. If I go... I'm just a little confused as why now it's not using Boost. It's really bizarre. Anyway, I'm going to change that. Sorry, we're going a little bit... I don't know why it's in Classic. Let's go to Boost. It's a bit bizarre, that. That's nicer. Yeah, I like a little bit of Boost. The new Boost is really good. I like it. Okay, so I've got Moodle 4.0 is rocking right now. So I can go back to the notifications page again. Can double check that. 4.01. All right, this is a stable release, no problems. But what happens when we're not? If we didn't actually do that, if we actually messed it up, what kind of mess up would it be? Well, I can simulate the mess up by git checkout master. And as you can see, this is now switching, and it's actually suggesting that I git pull. Okay, why not? I'll do another git pull. Boom. Now I'm coming updating master. Boom, 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 boom. And that's, if I go in here now and go back to this, reload this notifications page, what do I see? Well, I see your site is currently running unstable alpha development code, etc. And, oh, it didn't actually need to upgrade.php. Ooh. Okay, that's even more dangerous. So let's see. What happens if I do try to run upgrade.php? So you www.data php admin CLI/upgrade. See what we get. Okay, so now this is saying you're about to automatically, this version of Moodle that you're about to install or upgrade contains unstable alpha development code that is not suitable for use on most production sites. Again, this is where Rubber Ducky's wingtip comes in. Pay careful attention to what your server is telling you. Listen to your server. If you listen to your server, you'll save yourself a lot of pain. Because this is where it's telling you, don't do this unless this is what you really want. So this is trying to save you from yourself, to get you away from the development build if that's not what you want. Okay, let's do it. Now, as you can see, this looks just like an upgrade because it's an upgrade. Right, this is, if you really are in a rush to see what happens with 4.1 dev, well, you can see that's what has happened. It's upgraded. And again, we can't downgrade now. So now if I go back to my site administration page here, it's running unstable alpha development code. Sure, I know that. I refresh that. And now it says, still running. But now it says my version is 4.1 dev. Okay, so I'm on 4.1 dev. Now, if I try to go back, this is what I think happened to my commenter the other day. Is that he now tried to go back to 400 stable, and Git will totally let you do that. Git's got no problems with switching to 400 stable, but the next time you hit refresh here, you get this code. The code you are using is older than the version that made these databases. And then, unfortunately, the way to fix that is by reverting from your database. So the only way to fix this, the only way, well, at least the only way I know, comment if you're a smarter cookie and know of a way to fix this other than me. Please comment it make a video or comment in the thing below, because I fear that one of our friends out there is struggling with this exact problem right now. But I think basically what you need to do is go to your SQL backups and what you need to do is drop that database completely. Why has it got a semicolon after? It shouldn't need that. Drop the database completely. Create the database. Create the database Moodle again, which makes it fresh. And it's going to say, error course does not exist, blah, blah, blah. Well, anyway, nothing exists right now. And then, it's not actually even going back to. And then what we need to do is to revert from our backup file, which now brings it back. Okay, and now if I log in, it will take me to the screen again. Because that backup was taken on 3.11.7, I can actually upgrade to 4.0.1. After reverting from backup, though, make sure that your git status, make sure that your branch is correct. Because if your branch is not the correct one, you just go around and round and round in circles. Which, going around in circles is actually a lot less painful than not having the backup and saying, what can I do next? So, quick answer to that question, not having backup, what can I do next? Well, what you can do is, so let's say that you, okay, what I would do to try and get it back, maybe, if it were a production site that I'd messed up and I'd gone and upgraded to 4.1, what I would do is I would go in here, and as quick as I possibly can, I'd do the course backups. Do the course backups, get the course backups out, and so I'll just pause this for a second, but I would get the I'd get the course backups out, and I'll show you that in just a second. Okay, so sorry, we're back again. I just didn't think that you needed to sit through another upgrading to 4.1 dev version. So now I've actually upgraded to 4.1. It's saying, welcome Adam. I've got my Happy Kitty course here and everything. It will work on the master. Inside of site administration notifications, it will tell me, it will remind me your site is currently running unstable alpha development code, but it'll kind of work. So it's just the things that are broken will be broken. So if I were in this situation and I have all these courses and I need to actually get them out, I would schedule a backup as soon as I can. As in, go to the course backup things and schedule. I would actually, in order to get them all done in bulk, I would go into these automated backup setup and I would set up one. So I don't know, like tomorrow's what, Tuesday at, I don't know, what time is it? It's like 18:25. I'd schedule it for 5 minutes later. And I would, instead of doing the course backup file area, I'd specify a directory. Save to such and such a directory. Choose a directory inside of Moodle data directory. Make sure it's writable by the web server and everything. Make sure that they have permissions there. But I would do that really, really quickly so that all of my courses in the Moodle were dumped there so that I can later upload them all in one big hit later on. So this is how to recover if you've upgraded to the master branch accidentally. You can't really recover the Moodle, but you probably can recover, most, if not all, of your course content. If you're really lucky, you've only got, say, one course there. There might already be an automated backup available or something like that. That'd be great. If not, the place to actually find inside an individual course is under this course reuse thing. I actually posted a video about that recently as well. But you can actually say, okay, I want to back up this Happy Kitty course. Oh no, sorry, backup. Choose backup first and things like that. And then it'll let you choose what you want to back up and things like that. And so I would go through the backup process, back up all my user data, back up all my other data, etc., and rebuild the Moodle afresh. Now, for your users, that's not going to be a comfy ride because the next time they access, they're going to have to reset their passwords. It is theoretically possible. You could just grab the password hashes out of the database and things like that, but that's, as I said, you're not really going to be having a good time if you've done that. So the thing is that it's not that all is a loss. The way to get back to a usable Moodle is to run that command git checkout master. All right. Now, I'm not going to be putting this command in the description below. It's only going to be visible here in this video because I don't want people copy and pasting it. Unless you really want to check out the alpha code, the development code, you should never be typing git checkout master. And you should never upgrade unless you're on a stable branch. Unless you're on that branch, you should not be clicking through to upgrade something or running the upgrade PHP script. Because once you go up, you can't, what goes up cannot come back down. Okay, so I hope this is actually going to help prevent some pain in the future, and I feel sad that I have a feeling that the commenter who left that comment is probably not having a really good time right now. So take care of yourselves, take care of your Moodles, and hope to catch you sometime soon. Bye-bye.